experience of playing for your country this summer in the Pan Am Games? And just how fun was that?
It was a great experience, playing Pan Ams and uh, playing with all those NBA guys and pros. It was just a different look on things, and I was at camp with Wiggins and Ben and all them and Kelly, so it was a lot of fun to go through a process like that.
What was just the last month like when you were trying to decide if you could get to the training camp and those kind of things? Just how much did you want to do that, and just how did it all work out and stuff?
I always wanted to play for Canada, and I went to camp regardless if I was going or not, and just to get experience. And I love playing for them and practicing with them. So we had a lot of fun during camp, and it's unfortunate I couldn't go, but I'm here at UK and trying to get used to the campus life and get started for basketball.
How much are you thinking about Rio next year in the Olympics for that? I mean, even though you're not in this process, but if they get there and they're able to play.
I'm just hoping that they qualify so I can try out again for the team next year. I have many opportunities to play for them, so I just want Canada to win whether I'm on the team or not.
What about the international player on this roster? A couple Canadians, a Haitian, an Australian. Just how is that working for this team, especially just internationally?
It's almost like the Hoop Summit. I mean, we had Briscoe. We played against Briscoe. It was me and a scout was there, and Isaac plays on the Australia team, and I played against him for international play, the FIBAs. No, it's crazy how UK finds different players outside the box and really just finds anybody that has talent.
How much did you know Michael before this going into it? How much were you aware of this game?
I didn't know Michael. I knew he was a shooter, but I didn't know him personally. But we're getting along fine on campus right now.
What have you been impressed? I know you've only been here for a week now, but just in your limited time, what's most impressed you about this group that you're kind of coming into?
We've had a couple scrimmages and we're really talented. I mean, we got some guys with some great abilities and guys that already clicked from last year. So we're just looking to make sure all the pieces are in line and in check, and we'll be fine. We're just trying to go out there and figure each other out more.
Can you walk me through the decision to reclassify? Just how much on the fence were you, and then what kind of went into that?
It was a last-minute decision. I wasn't really thinking about reclassifying or not. It was just whether I'm going or not. And it was all in one. It was kind of late minute. I really wanted to see my dad at the same time about being able to go to college, but Oregon was too far, and some other schools were just ones we weren't looking for. So Kentucky was just the one that fit me perfectly in distance and in the goal that I wanted to go. So, I mean, it's going to be a journey for this year, and we're just trying to make the most of it and look forward to it.
How hectic was that process? Because the timing it happened, you were kind of the last big recruit left out there. I'm sure people were in your ear. People were talking about it online all the time. Just how did you deal with kind of all that attention?
I don't really deal with that. I just let my dad deal with it, and the coaches. They have my back all the way, and they've helped me put me in this position. I'm just trying to go out there and prove that I can be here and show my talents to the whole world.
One of the things Cal's talked about a lot this summer is this positionless basketball idea, and it seemed like a lot of that was for you specifically and all the guards on this team. What does that mean to you out there? What has he told you about that idea?
When you put 5 guys on the court, and I don't think that matters the position. You should be able to go out there and guard anybody and beat anybody off the dribble. So, I mean, we just got to make sure everybody's versatile on the team and make sure everybody's in shape and healthy, and we just got to stay healthy as a group. That's the main thing.
That being said, what would it do for this offense to have 3 guys who played a point guard for a lot of their lives out there at the same time on the court?
That just improves the decision making on the court. Imagine 3-point guards that see the floor well and can pass the ball. So I mean, we'll be me, Tyler, and Zay will be a good combo. We just gotta make sure that we're on the same page and getting the job done.
How do you describe your game personally? What are you working on, and what do you think are kind of your strengths right now?
All around game. Always a guy that's trying to get a win and dislikes losing. So I'm always trying to get my teammates competitive, and I'm very competitive. So I want to make sure that in practices everybody's competitive and we're on the winning side of things.
What did it do for you all to have some older guys back who went through that experience last year and even the year before for Alex and Marcus?
It's always good to have older guys that have been through it already or have a taste of it. So we're going to be fine. We just got to get to know them more and make sure everybody's on the same page with each other, and we'll be fine.
How much did you follow them last year as they were going through that whole undefeated run up until the Final Four?
I really was really busy,
Yeah.
so I didn't really watch anything. I didn't watch any basketball at all. I don't have cable, so I didn't really watch a lot. But I kept following a little bit on their mission, and they got pretty close. I mean, that was something amazing that they did.
So is that just something growing up you didn't watch a lot of basketball?
No, I never watched TV. Period. No, I think when I only went to like my grandma's house, I'd watch TV. But I mean, I never really watched.
What did you do for your free time? You weren't watching
Play
TV?
basketball. That was my hobby. I never had a phone before that. I still don't have a phone. So I mean, it was literally just strictly basketball in school, and that's the reason why I'm in this position here today.
Even not watching a lot, were there guys you modeled your game after, or was it just
Um,
how it worked out?
I'm trying to create my own style. Most guys can say they can play like Jamal. They don't have to say I play like somebody else. I'm just trying to create my own style and my own game, and so I can critique myself, and my dad can critique me. He's my hardest critic. So, I just want to have things go for myself.
Playing with Kyle Wiltshire this summer, what did he tell you about Kentucky and the process?
We didn't really go into detail about that. He said congrats and everything, and he hopes he knows I'll do well. And we didn't really touch base on that too often.
What are your impressions of Cal so far? I mean, you haven't got the full wrath of Cal out there in games and stuff, but just during the recruiting process and all that.
He's a funny guy, man. He's like even in serious situations or scenarios, he's just funny all around. He's a great guy to be around.
How is he different than maybe the other coaches who brought in and pitched you in the recruiting process? How was his message different than some of those other guys?
Well, he's very honest about everything, and wanted me to especially be a part of the system and how we run things. And I just put a lot of trust in my dad did too, and what he was saying, and I felt like everything was going to work out, and I was in a good spot for the years to come. Pardon?
Play for a Hall of Famer now.
It means a lot. I mean, we're gonna have a lot of fun. He's a great guy. Not even coaching, he's a great guy, and you can sit down with him and talk about anything. And he's one of those people that he deserves to be there, and he has put in the work for it.